underway now in the quarterfinals. It's going to be Jason Sauter leading it off on the left lane against Ryan Muise. And Jason gets it started with a good ball in the 1-3 pocket for the 7-pin. Jason, a 3-time Pop Whip champion. Jason off the mark. $10 to start for Jason. Ryan Muise, a 0-time winner out of Mount Airy, Maryland. Leaves the 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 on a light hit. And you have some options here, none of them particularly simple. You can play the left side of the 4-pin, squeeze the 4 into the 8, take the 10 out, possibly come back for the 5. You can also play the 4 into the 7-pin. Ryan opted to shoot the 5 over, but a couple options there, none of them particularly guaranteed. You'll see differing theories about which one isn't better. Ryan will take a 8 to start the game. Very light hit for Ryan. Might get a ball. Leaves just the 4-pin. Ryan's got it. Ryan, no stranger to wood lanes, bowls them synthetic nowadays, but did have he had the final honor score of sorts on the wood lanes at Mount Airy lanes before they were replaced. The last day that the wood lanes were used for league competition, he shot, I believe it was 190. And that may have been all mark, I don't recall. Jason, a light 1-2 pocket hit, leaves a 3, 6, 9, 10. The tough pin is the 9-pin in back. Two full, open frame. Jason takes a 9, leads by 1, down a hit, headed to the 3rd frame. Third frame for Jason. Another light hit. That one carries better. All of them fall this time.
tells me he's never thrown a ball that bad. Hey, that was some tough fouls.
Two marks. Third frame for Ryan Muise, working on a spare. Good ball, leaves the 5. Ryan all over it. 2 marks in a row. Boo. Quick little rain delay while they're waiting for the ball to return. All right, here's Ryan. 4th frame. On the side, counts 8, leaves the 110. Prize breakdowns, Makoto, depend on entries. For this one, you'll see about $1,500 for first. I think it's somewhere in that range. All right, 4th frame for Jason. He's got a strike working, 29 plus in the 3rd. Another mark here, he can take the lead. Double, he's definitely in the lead. Very light hit, 6-7 split. But still has another ball to count here. The question is, do you get aggressive here and try to make this, or do you just take 1 and 1 and get the extra pin count? Jason plays pretty safe there. Counts 9. Takes 10. Your score after 4. Ryan Muise ahead by 5 pins, 53-48. right. Jason on lane 27 trails by 5. Looking to paint the box. Throws it really well and gets no help. Pocket 9-10. Jason just takes 1. Drops a pin, 9 out. 57 in the 5th for Jason Sauter. One, 2, 4 for Ryan. Got it. It's a nice insurance mark there. Ryan now up 6 pins at the half and up a hit. So Ryan, with any kind of decent count here, can make it a double-digit lead. And what does he have? 7, and a very fortunate one of that. That ball is probably a quarter inch away, half inch away from being 2. Ends up with a 7 count, and he leads by 13 at the half, 70-57. Open frame, Ryan holding on to that ball a little too long, pulled it left target. Takes 10, 80 through the 6th. Jason, not the best start to this game, but definitely still has time to bring it back with 2 marks. He's right back in the game. So see what he does here to start the second half. Had a 57 first half. Wide right, 4 count. Make it 5. A pin going down the gutter belt, knocked over the 7 pin. That is legal, sanctionable pinfall, so that does count. Does he have it? No. 5 pin stands, open frame. Jason just holds on to take 10. Seventh frame for Jason. That's in there. 2 full punching out. Back-to-back splits in a time where there was, that's three splits in a row following the third frame strike. Jason getting aggressive there, and now wood becomes an issue. Only 4 down after 2 balls. Seven in the 6th frame for Jason. He now trails by 16. Over to our right, David Hughes with 93 through the 8th frame. Jordan Brightly, 68 through the 7th frame with a spare working. Can pull the game back near 10 pins with a good count. Ooh, nearly sliding that. Ryan just off the mark on the 5-7. Ryan takes 9, 89 through the 7th. Five, 6, 10. Ryan, does not get the 10 to go. Messenger came across the deck, hit the wall, and then went right in front of the 10 pin. $10 for Ryan. Jason still has time to get this back, but he's not going to be able to do it without marks. 8th frame. Off the side, 3. At the 7-pinner. 7-pin stands. I don't think that spinner's going to get over there with enough force, and it doesn't. Another open frame for Jason. He's got to hold 10 here just to stay at the deficit he was at, which is 15 pins. And there it is. Score after 8. Ryan Muise had 99-84. Remember that I am holding a mic. It's possible. I just.
Hold on, I paid for the game.
That.
I might need my second ball.
Hoping to not need a second ball, but he wants to have it just in case, which is understandable. This broadcast brought to you by I don't need new smoke. Far end matches, Rob. Mike Mann's comfortably ahead of Brian Vest, and on the farmer end, 35-36. It looks to be close between Andrew and Devin. Andrew, I'm seeing up 3 pins and up a hit going into the 9th frame. Another split for Jason, the 2-4-6. Jason open again. Ryan at this point is just going to need a mark and count to shut out Jason Sauter. The most Jason can shoot is 123. Ryan needs 25 pins to get over that. That just means one mark with good count. And he's in the semifinals. Through the middle. Don't necessarily have to have a mark in this frame, just gotta hold pins. One more, Dave. There you go. David Hughes will be advancing to the semifinals with a 120. The most Jordan Brightly can shoot is 118. $8 for Ryan Muise. He leads by 14. As long as he gets 7 pins or more in this frame, he forces Jason to double. If he can fill 17 in the 10, spare 7 or strike 7, he shuts him out and he wins the game. Leaves the 5 pin. That's already forced a double. Again, converting this for a spare and counting 7 or more is a shutout. David Hughes advances over Jordan Brightly, 120-98. Ryan has the spare, now just count ball away from locking it up. Mike Mans has locked it up against Brian Vest. Mike Mans will be in the semifinals. Andrew and Devin's match is close, not decided yet. It is advantage Andrew, but that 7 will do it. That 8 will do it. Ryan Muise advancing to the semifinals. Spare 8 gives him 125. The most Jason can shoot, 123. Mike Mans has advanced, Sharon. He's finished with 152. Brian about to throw his 10th frame. The most Brian can shoot is 132. Jason ran into the split this game and ran into it a lot. Ryan Muise advancing 125-102. David Hughes advancing. Brian Vest advancing. And let me check on scores from 35-36. Give me one moment. Devin Fogel is finished with 143. Andrew Buckingham is 125 plus in the ninth. He needs to fill 19 pins to win. 9 on 10 out is a winner. Anything less than 8, he has to spare. 8 on 10 out.